Welcome back, YouTubers. This is a pureed recipe I am going to attempt. My daughters had done some chicken up the other day to make some quesadillas, and they lightly did some fajita seasoning on there. So I am going to try to make a chicken fajita puree and see how it turns out. So I've got some onions and peppers. I'm going to pan fry those off. No oil or anything. I'm just going to use the spray oil in the bottom of the pan. So I get those sauteed off. I'm going to add the chicken. I'm going to get everything browned up real nice, and then I'm going to add some liquids to stew it down. Let it braise for a while, and then put the emulsion blender to it with probably a little bit more of the fajita spices in the chicken, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I got that the veggie sauteed off and the chicken cooked and browned up just a little bit more. Let me see what I got going on here. So I added a few more of the fajita spices. So I'm just going to, at this point, pause this so I can actually open the lid. Okay, so I'm going to go in this with some vinegar. Not a whole big bunch, but I need some acids in there to break the chicken meat and the peppers down. And then I'm going in there with chicken broth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid on this, and I'm going to let all that juices cook down by half, continuing to cook the chickens and the peppers and everything, essentially braising and breaking down the meat even more. So when I get to that stage, I'll be back. Okay, so as you guys can see, I let the majority of the liquid cook off. I'm going to put this in a bowl with the immersion blender and get it all blended down. I'll probably add chicken stock as I need to puree it down, and I don't know, maybe something else. We'll see. So I just wanted to show you guys this. This is my immersion blender. It's Hamilton Beach. Comes with different attachments. This one here is the immersion blender. So it goes on and then it pulses down through. It's got different, like, this is for like making milkshakes and smoothies. It's got a little attachment there, and there's also a whisk that seems to be, I think, probably in the dishwasher. So I'm going to get that hooked up and blend this down. So I just wanted to get this in a bowl. I'm about to hit this a couple times just to pulse it, show you what this thing does. But it will literally turn this into a puree. I'll be back when I got it done. Alright, and finally, after it's been through the immersion blender for a couple of minutes, it is pureed. It does not look as appetizing as, you know, when it's sitting there in big nice pieces of chicken and peppers and onions, but all of the taste is there. I mean, I just tasted this and it's literally like eating a fajita. Texture's completely different, but at least it has more texture than we had in the liquid week. And it tastes like you're eating a freaking fajita. So, again, this was just some chicken that my daughters had microwaved. I sauteed some bell peppers and onions. And I had some fajita seasoning. Let me pause and I'll show you that. So there it is. This is Spice Island's fajita marinade seasoning. They make all kinds of fajita marinades and spices and stuff. But I just wanted to show you. I just put a little sprinkle of that in on top of that chicken. My daughters had already diced it up making quesadillas the other day, and that was a cup of chicken and a few pieces of peppers and the onions and the seasoning. That's all there was to it, and that'll make 2 dinners for me. So, I know, crazy, right? But there you go, fellas, ladies, gentlemen, everybody, and I'll be back tomorrow with my 2-week Surgiversary video.